Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about my favorite daily trainer at the moment, the Asics Novablast 4. So first of all, the Asics Novablast 4, I bought these using my own money from the Lincolnshire Runner. I highly recommend them as a shop and they always have great service, so check them out. And in terms of the technical specifications of the Novablast, so the Novablast features a breathable woven upper with a padded gusseted mesh tongue, and the Flight Foam Blast Plus Eco midsole, which features more bounce and a lower carbon footprint, with 20% being bio-based content. The outsole is a trampoline inspired outsole in terms of the layout, and it features the Asics high abrasion resistant low hardness rubber, and this helps improve kind of the durability of the shoe. So in terms of the weight of the shoe, so in my size, which is a UK size 9 or a US size 10, these come in at 270 grams, which is a kind of a good standard weight for a daily trainer. The shoe also has an 8mm heel to toe drop, and kind of got a reported stack height of 43 mils in the heel, 35 mils in the forefoot, and that's looking at line, looking like according to Sole Review, based on their World Athletics measuring standard. So I also earlier this year ran in a pair of Novablast 3s, and compared to the Novablast 3s in terms of the specifications, the Novablast 3 doesn't feature the Eco Foam. It's got 2mm less stack height and a little bit of a different upper material. Because the Asics Novablast 4 doesn't have as much give in the upper as Novablast 3 does, I've just had to lace up, missing out one eyelet chain at the bottom here, just to give my extra wide forefoot a bit more room, and it's been fine. It's done the trick. And in terms of like the outsole of these shoes, the Novablast 4 does have much better grip than the Asics Novablast 3s, with that different rubber present there. So in terms of how the shoe feels, so for me the up is very comfortable. I've had no heel slippage whatsoever in the heel counter. It's actually a little bit more durable material too than in the 3s. So the 3s I noticed starting some ripping towards the end of their life, whilst the 4s I'm seeing absolutely no signs of wear in the upper whatsoever, other than a few brown stains from the mud in the trails and the wet fields now that the autumn weather in the UK is here. In terms of the ride of this shoe, this is just such an amazing daily trainer. It feels great at easy and recovery run paces. It's got nice and soft, but not too soft, bouncy feel to it. But it has enough pop in it when you want to pick up the pace. And with this kind of like what we call rocker geometry near the toes, so we call, I think, a toe rocker. It kind of gets you rolling through your stride when you want to pick up the pace, and it feels really, really nice for that. So yeah, even at like slightly steadier efforts, pushing towards kind of tempo pace and threshold paces, this shoe still has a lot of bounce and can do like tempo runs in this shoe, no bother. See, this is probably one of the most versatile trainers on the market right now. I could use this for any kind of run. I probably wouldn't use it for track workouts though. I'd prefer to kind of use a lighter, more nimble, faster shoe for the track workouts. But every other thing, this shoe can do really well. So currently I have put 200 plus miles into my pair of Novablast 4s at the moment. Into my pair of Novablast 3s, I managed to get about 600 miles out of these before I retired them. And in terms of kind of the wear of this shoe, so after 200 miles, so the outsole is still really strong. See very minimal signs of wear. Only really in the heel as the rubber started to wear down a little bit. The midsole foam, the exposed midsole foam, has shown some signs of wear, partly because I run on a lot of gravel paths near where I live. But overall, it's still holding strong, and the midsole still has so much life. It's still not so much bounce left to it. So I foresee getting, you know, at least 600 miles out of these. And yeah, I probably would say that I prefer kind of the ride in the Novablast 4s to the 3s. I do find it that little bit bouncier and with that little bit extra stack height. I think I just prefer this Flight Foam Blast Eco Foam for me personally. But overall, this is a great, versatile and durable daily trainer that I highly recommend. It's been perfect for my marathon training block. But the only negative I really have is it's not got the best grip in wet conditions still. The Novablast 3 was really quite poor when it came to the wet conditions. The Novablast 4 is a much more improved in terms of the grip in the wet, but it's still not amazing. There are other shoes out there on the market where the grip is a lot better. So I really love this trainer. I know for everyone though, it may not be for them. With that 8mm heel to toe drop and slight toe spring, some people may find that a bit unnatural. So instead, I would recommend the New Balance 1080s. These are muddier from a run I did earlier today. So the 1080 version 13s more specifically, these have a little bit more of a natural feel, but are a lot softer. And they have a 6mm heel to toe drop, but they have a more natural feel. So if you're not a big fan of the feel of the Novablast, I'd recommend picking up the 1080s. But these probably are not as great at faster paces as the 1080s are, but these are still an amazing shoe. So yeah, that's my full review on the Asics Novablast 4s. I do highly recommend these. And yeah, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more running videos.